Ladyfingers are like sponge cake-like biscuits, and they're delicious on their own and also as a part of desserts. I started things off with chocolate-dipped ladyfingers, so you could get a handle on the basic formula. Then, I used those ladyfingers in a classic and popular dessert, tiramisu. And now for the ultimate challenge, an elegant raspberry lemon torte. And it all starts with that same ladyfinger batter. I've got 2 trays here, one with a circle traced 8 inches across. I'm actually using the ladyfinger batter to frame this torte, both the bottom and the sides. This really shows you the versatility of ladyfinger batter. And with the remaining batter, I need anywhere from 18 to 22 ladyfingers. I'm making these ladyfingers a little shorter than the first ones I made. They just need to fit into a 9-inch springform pan. They take about 10 minutes in a 400-degree oven. And while those are baking, I can make the lemon filling. And this is a beautifully creamy and tangy lemon mousse filling. I'll start by creating a lemon syrup. Half a cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice, and I'm going to bring that up to a simmer with half a cup of sugar. Just let that melt together while I get the egg portion ready. I've got 4 eggs, and I just need the yolks. And to the yolks, I'll add another half a cup of sugar. Essentially, I'm making a custard, but using lemon juice as the base instead of, say, a traditional cream or milk. When you're introducing a hot liquid to cold eggs, you have to temper it or add it gradually. And now, pour that hot lemon syrup slowly into the eggs. And just like cooking a traditional custard, put the whole mixture back in, and now I cook until the eggs have thickened up. Just when you see a few bubbles break the surface of this lemon custard, then you know it's done. Now I need to cool it down, so I'm going to pour it into my mixer. Now my lemon mixture takes about 10 minutes to cool while it's whipping. So I want to quick cool my ladyfingers in base so I can get to assembling the torte. So now that the ladyfingers are done, the quickest way to cool them down is to take them off the hot tray and cool them on the marble. So I'll whip this on high speed to both cool down the mixture and also increase its volume. There we go. Cool down, and you can see how it's doubled in volume. 2 more ingredients for me to add. About a tablespoon of lemon zest. Usually when I cook with lemon, I add zest at the beginning of the cooking process to let the flavors cook through things. Because this lemon base spends so much time on the stove, I found that if I added the zest too early, it actually tasted bitter. Now I'll add a bit of butter, half a cup of unsalted butter. It's cut into pieces and it's at room temperature. And this gives the lemon mousse such richness. So now, for the last part, the whipped cream. A cup and a half of whipping cream that's been whipped up to a soft peak. I'm a big fan of lemon desserts. And now it's time to assemble and build the frame of the torte out of ladyfingers. I take a 9-inch springform pan and just make sure you have it so that the lip is at the bottom. That way it makes the torte easier to come out of the pan. And I'll peel away my giant ladyfinger disc that becomes the base. You can see there's a 1/2-inch gap all the way around. That makes room for all of the ladyfingers. Now I'll trim off one side of the ladyfinger. That way it sits upright in the inside of the pan. Now I'll just start lining them up on the inside of the pan. And if you find they start tipping a little bit, well, you've got great glue in the form of lemon mousse. Now, just about 1/3 in total of the lemon mousse should go in the bottom of the pan. Then I've got a cup of fresh raspberries here, and I'll just arrange them around the outside and then working in. That way every slice of the torte will get some fresh berries. And there we go. Now I'll top this with the remaining lemon mousse. And the torte is now virtually complete. The torte has to chill now for 4 hours to set the mousse so that it slices easily into portions. I have one already chilled, so it's ready to be garnished. Slide my knife underneath and lift it. And a finishing crown of fresh raspberries on top. Nicely evenly spaced. The ladyfingers offer you a clean line to create beautiful portions. So as you can see, the ladyfingers frame the lemon mousse beautifully. And now that you're comfortable with the techniques behind ladyfingers and how to use them, we can switch up the ladyfinger formula and create coconut almond madeleines.